Advantages of open source for privacy. Verifiable security. Independent security researchers can audit the code. Vulnerabilities are often found and fixed by the community, not just the original developers. No hidden backdoors. Backdoors or intentional weaknesses would be visible in the code. While sophisticated attacks might hide in complex code, it's much harder than in closed systems. Long-term sustainability. Open source projects can survive even if the original developers stop working on them. The community can maintain and improve the software indefinitely. Transparency of development. Development happens in the open. You can see what changes are being made, who's making them, and why. This creates accountability. Potential drawbacks of open source. Security through obscurity doesn't work. Actually, this isn't a drawback, it's a feature. Security experts agree that hiding code doesn't make it more secure. But some companies still argue their proprietary systems are more secure because attackers can't see the code. This is generally considered poor security thinking. Requires active community. Open source code sitting unexamined doesn't help. The software needs an active community of reviewers and contributors. Small projects might not have enough eyes on the code. Usability challenges. Some open-source privacy tools have historically had weaker user interfaces than commercial alternatives. This is changing, but it can be a barrier for non-technical users. When proprietary might make sense. Being proprietary doesn't automatically make software insecure, but it does require more trust in the vendor. In some contexts, this might be acceptable. When the vendor has established trust through history and reputation. When independent audits of the code are regularly performed and published. When the security model doesn't rely on keeping the algorithm secret. When usability is critical and open source alternatives aren't yet mature. However, for privacy tools specifically, open source is generally considered the gold standard. The trust but verify principle. Ronald Reagan famously said, "Trust but verify," about Soviet nuclear treaties. The same principle applies to privacy software. Open source lets you verify, or lets independent security researchers verify on your behalf. Major open source privacy tools like Tor, Signal, and the Tor browser have been extensively audited by security researchers. Vulnerabilities have been found and fixed. This process strengthens security in ways that closed systems can't match. Visit the link in the description below for more information.